Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Today, another in our Wide World of Food series. So all of us except for Greg absolutely love shrimp. The girls really love noodles, and we all love Japanese cooking. So this is going to bring all of that together. Today we're going to make garlic shrimp udon noodles. Now this is going to be a short episode because when you're doing stir fry, it goes quick and you need to be prepared. So I've got all my ingredients all ready to go, and once we get over to the stove, it's going to be fast. So a little bit about Japan. Japan, the first imperial dynasty there was formed in 660 BC. Been around a long time. It is now the 11th most populous country in the world and the most urban, densely packed. And they have an incredible cuisine. So today we're going to be cooking some udon noodles. Udon noodles are basically these thick noodles made from flour used quite often in Japanese cooking. If you do have a gluten sensitivity and you can get udon noodles that were made in Japan, typically their wheat has much less glutens in them than what we have here in the United States because of all of the extra stuff that we put into our wheat. So you might want to give that a try. All right, so behind me, I have a pot of water boiling. I'm going to get my udon noodles in there. I'm going to let them go for 1 minute, and then we're going to drain them. Then we're going to start to stir fry. Stand by. All right, you're going to want to let those go for 1 minute and no longer. It's been 1 minute. Let's get them drained and get to working on the stove. All righty, here we are at the stove. We're going to get our wok heated up on medium-high heat, and in goes, and all of the amounts and the directions are down in the description, so don't believe the amounts I say. Go ahead and look down there. Because there is a lot of options with this, and if you like certain things more than others, like I'm using more garlic than what the recipe says, I'm using more mushrooms than what the recipe says, so none of these are hard and fast. You can go around with it. So, into my wok goes a tablespoon of sesame oil and 3 tablespoons of veggie oil. We're going to give that just about a minute or two until it starts to shimmer. All right, so we're starting to shimmer. So in goes our cabbage, our onions, our carrots, and our shiitake mushrooms. We're going to stir that up and get those to cooking for about 3 to 5 minutes until the vegetables start to wilt. Okay, I'm starting to see wiltage there. So in goes a tablespoon of soy sauce and a teaspoon of sugar. We're going to mix that in, let that cook for about a minute. Now in goes our garlic. We'll get that stirred in, let it cook another minute. Okay, the garlic is very aromatic now. Now goes in our shrimp and red chili flakes. And whenever I add those, I like to take them, get them in my palm, smash them for a little bit, get those oils released, and then dump them in. Now we're going to stir this until the shrimp are done. The shrimp are about halfway done. Now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. The shrimp are done. In goes my noodles. Now that I have my noodles in there, on goes a teaspoon of sugar and about 4 tablespoons of oyster sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get that all mixed together. Then our last step, we're going to add about a half a cup of finely diced green onions. All right, the director loves her some noodles, so here we go, the moment of truth. What you think?
Lots of flavor.
Uh-huh.
Tasty.
Well, there we go. Once again, we made the director happy. Lucky us. Hey, if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button, never miss an episode. What is your favorite noodle dish? Put it down in the comments. Maybe we'll give it a try. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Until we see you next time, fair winds and following seas.